Drew Nidaway Magnadog. Welcome to another edition of the Blue Green Ocean Road with your host, David R. Stenberg. With him is Captain Morgan below decks. Guess he's too much of a pussy to be up on the deck in 2-degree weather. How are you, Dave?
Pretty good, man. Kind of cold. Bitch
You
last
got a
night.
cold or oh. So, did you ever wake up after feeling perfectly fine
Mm-hmm.
and find that your ankle is sprained?
From something you did yesterday?
I'm not sure. I guess it has to have been something I did yesterday. I felt fine. I walked upstairs, got into bed, no pain, and then I got up. I can't walk on it,
Oh, yeah.
or I can barely walk on it. It's just, and it's not swollen or anything. It's just painful. Painful as all get out. I don't know. Dreading a trip to the walk-in.
That bad?
I don't know if it doesn't go away.
Try, try ice. Try heat.
Ice and heat.
Height or heat. I've been given both on my knee.
Yeah.
Back when I banged it up, they said they had me put heat on it. Then I got another thing once and they had ice. So I don't know. I think either one works. It depends on the thing. It depends on why, I guess.
Yeah.
Like if it's swollen or if there's some kind of inflammation, I guess cold works. And if it's like a sprain, heat works. So to discover which it is, try one then the other, I guess. That's it. That's all I
Well,
got. Or you sprained it and you can just look up what the stretch is to get rid of it. Could be that. I get them all the
I did
time.
go on a, yeah.
I do. Um,
You do a lot of walking in your
yeah,
job, is that right?
I
Yeah.
did a ton
So,
last night. About a
huh?
little over a solid hour. Stairs, the whole works. It's great.
Do do you wear like ankle support shoes or do you wear low tops?
I just wear safe, non-slip work boots. Not heavy. I mean they're low, but they're not complete. They're kind of. Oh, yeah, I'll show you.
Okay, so yeah, there's a little bit of ankle support there. You know,
Yeah.
not so bad, not so bad. Slip on, I like that. Don't have to lace any laces.
Yeah, you gotta go down
To
there and
be
keep tying
fair,
them.
to be fair, I did go on a hike yesterday,
Well,
and
that's fine.
I wore my most ankle supportive boots, and it seemed to have been fine. You know, I came back and somehow or another it made a mess.
Hey, Mike.
Oh.
Drew Gakinawi, Neen, how's everybody going?
George has an ailment.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you know how
What's
you
wrong?
wake up with something. George woke up with something.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I
What
woke
happened?
up with something. I woke up with a sprained ankle.
Fuck's sake, how'd you do that?
You don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't know. I was fine when I went to bed. I did go on a hike yesterday, and I did have. See, I wore my best ankle protective boots, and I felt fine. I walked fine. Had an enjoyable time. Did about 5 miles, and then this morning I woke up. My ankle is hard to put weight on it. It's not swollen. It's not discolored. It's just very tender, and
You did too much,
not
George.
sure.
That's
I
all.
think I did. I
Where
think I
did you
overdid it.
where did you go?
I just went up with my nephew to the. We did the whole loop on the cliffs and then some. It's it's just a nice day, and
Yeah.
uh, I don't know. Feel old.
Mikey, where are you? You got your lens cap on.
Right. Take that piece of tape off of your
So-
camera,
Uber chicken's sitting on the
And-
lens.
your pin camera.
I don't want the deep state to find me.
The deep state found you and didn't care.
That's worse than the deep state.
No,
finding
that's
you.
good.
Irrelevant.
Get used to it.
I don't know.
I'm already used to being irrelevant. I've been married for a long time.
But up. Hi, Laura.
Laura's sick. She got the flu.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The stomach flu, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's the teacher.
Oh.
That's what you get for
Yep.
being around, snotty
All the
nosed kids
youngins.
all day.
Heaving all over everything, as my wife used to say.
Leaving
They
their
heave all over
fluids.
everything.
Yes. Touching all their work papers.
That's a good word. That's a good description.
Well, it's 1 degree here, just like in planes, trains, and automobiles.
Ooh no.
Ah, it was
One.
2 degrees here on the
One.
deck, on the poop deck.
No, the poop deck is no
We're
good
not,
today.
not too far off. No, it's too cold for even me.
Got a high of 9 degrees here today.
It's the wind. I was
I don't
bundled
think
I
up,
don't know
but
what
it
our
kept
high is
getting in.
supposed to, what they're predicting for a high. Let me check that out.
A high?
Yeah, what's today's high?
12. Kidding, I don't know. I know the low is like 6.
Low was -3 here.
You're gonna get hammered with
Yeah,
that snow. I'm
We're
like,
expecting a high of 13 here today. It's going to be
Whoa.
great.
I can't wait.
Those 4 degrees are big.
Yeah, man.
Mikey, you're gonna get hammered.
Yeah. You guys are too, though.
Yep.
Yeah, we're getting 12 to 18.
I think we're in the same belt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a coastal thing.
But you're gonna get more.
No, we're going to get the same amount.
Oh yeah?
If you go out
18.
further on the Cape, it's supposed to decrease a little bit.
Oh, so we're right in the belt.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got lucky because we got the cold air. Those fuckers south of us getting that ice storm. Fuck that. I'll
Yeah,
take
fuck
snow with
that.
powder too. This is gonna be powder. You could, you could like blow it. You could like blow it away. Go away. Do it with a broom.
Get that
We're
plow
not
on
doing
the
that for 18 inches of snow.
What?
You're not going to use a broom to push 18 inches of snow.
Yeah, but I don't have a whole lot of
Yeah.
path. It's okay. Yeah, I love this. I like powder. We're all excited. Yolanda bought a shitload of apples so she could make an apple thing. She likes to bake during snowstorms. She
Bread
digs
and milk,
snowstorms.
baby. Bread and milk.
She likes to like shovel and then look at what she did.
Yeah, I usually go shopping on Saturday, so I'm gonna meet the mad hordes at the supermarket today.
Yeah, I got to go out. I got to get stuff. I got to get hay and grain and something. Gasoline for my generator.
Where do you get
Yeah,
your grain
thank
from?
He could be out for days, so. I mean,
So where do
you
you
know,
get?
it's a big storm, but when we were kids, this wasn't as big of a deal. 12 to 18 wasn't as big of a deal.
No, wasn't hardly. Where do you get your grain from?
Tractor Supply.
The new one?
No, it's like $5
Going Putnam.
more at the new one.
Is it?
Yep.
Wow.
I go up to Putnam because they have to compete with Runnings, so their grain is the same price as Runnings. But everywhere else, it's more expensive. If you go in Johnston, it's going to be, $7 more.
It's worth it, man. You know you're from New England when you spend $5 worth of gas to save $5.
Well, it's about the same distance, though.
I'm just kidding, you, man. I'm just
No,
kidding.
it's true enough. True enough. Man.
It's just
We
a
all do it.
principle.
We're all
It's a
guilty of that.
principle.
Well.
It's true enough, man.
You're going to save $5,
It's just a principle of it.
If you go, I know I go a little bit further to Brooklyn, and just a mile or and a half up the road.
Oh, I don't buy anything from them.
It's-
They're really overpriced.
Oh, they're pretty good though. I like them.
Oh, they're nice
but-
people.
If you drove an F-150, you'd save a ton of money.
They're nice enough people. I buy sandpaper from them because they have the Norton sandpaper. But like they had these mini bales of hay. They were like 2/3 of a bale, and they were selling them for the same price as like a regular bale of hay. Like, what the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Hey, I sold that limb that fell down on my truck, and it's going to cost me $1,000. I sold it for $50.
You sold the limb?
Sold the limb that fell on my truck.
Someone bought the limb?
Yeah.
They paid $50 for a branch?
It's a big branch, though. It's a big limb. It's like a small tree.
Wow. Well, that's good. That'll help
$50.
with your repairs on your truck.
What kind of wood was it?
It's Norway maple. Yeah, it was
Oh, all right.
was a pretty cool guy. I said, "What are you going to do with this?" He goes, "I carved it." So then he reached in and showed me this thing he carved, makes all kinds of carvings apparently. He goes, "What I don't carve," he goes, "I'm going to use to smoke meats." So
Wow.
he's a tattoo artist, and he had like 70 chickens. Like he saw my chickens, and he goes, "Oh, that's a blah blah blah," and he goes, "I go, you know your chickens, huh?" He goes, "Yeah, I got 70 of them."
You got a blah blah blah.
Wow, man.
Yeah, that's a
That sounds pretty cool. Is he your neighbor?
He lives in Epping, which is I don't know, half hour away. Not really neighbor. Dude, what are you drinking out of? A measuring cup? What the hell? The dish is dirty?
No, that's what's
No,
left.
they're non-existent. All the mugs are gone. I
There's
don't know where
only
they
one
went. but
clean
there's no
thing
mugs.
left in the kitchen.
So they're all upstairs. They collect them. So I'm
At
not
least you
gonna-
know exactly how much you're drinking.
Plus, like nobody else will use this, so it's always here. And it's always
Ah.
clean because I clean after every use. I
Always
clean
thinking,
everything.
man. You're always thinking, dude.
I'm a stable
Innovating.
genius.
Oh, wow.
Adapting, overcoming.
I'm going to start doing that. Maybe we can start a trend. Drink out of your measuring glass cup.
No one else is going to use it.
That's right. And you just collect the data on how much we're drinking of everything.
Lori gets mad if I use a like she'll bring the kettle out somewhere and leave it outside, you know, and I'll use a pan to heat up water for tea, and she gets mad at me. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a pan. You're heating up water. What's the difference?
Why though?
She's mad that you didn't fetch it from outside for her.
Oh,
She's
that's
mad
why.
that you didn't make enough for her, too.
No, she just thinks it's absurd to use a pan for heating water for tea.
Doesn't she know you're absurd by now?
I'm an absurdist. That's like my philosophy.
You should try make
Cheers
make
to all
some.
the absurdists out there.
I'm going to do that, man. Be right back. I'm going to get me coffee.
You can make a stew in a Mr. Coffee. Use it like a
Probably
crock
could.
pot. You could do that.
Oh, I made a good soup this time. The other day, I got some Italian sausage and made a vegetable soup, but started with the hot sausage. Put all brown rice in it. It's like this fucking vegetable-y, sausagey. Greatness.
Sausagey.
Yeah, Dino's has really good Italian sausage. It's really lean. So it's like made out of meat instead of lips and assholes.
Sounds
It's
great.
really good.
I've
There you go.
I've discovered
There it
That's
is.
curry.
another one.
I've been
I got the
dumping
2
curry
cup.
and everything.
I got a bigger one, too, but I thought I'd just start with a little
Oh,
one.
look.
I'm just a beginner.
Mike's tiny.
Well, you could do it that way.
Drink out of the spout.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, man.
That's
Drinking
what that's
out of that
there
spout.
for.
Yeah, right.
Spout?
It doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't drip down your chin that way.
Trend make it.
That's a thumbnail. I want to find that. Yeah. It's all that goofy faces.
No one's going to touch this motherfucker.
What are you talking about? Oh,
Cup. From now on, man.
Now on your coffee cup. There you go.
yeah.
You know all those hipsters that drink out of Bell jars, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck that, man. This is
Fuck
the
that.
real hip. This is a new thing.
Trendsetter. Setting trends.
You ever try
I'm
making
an
glasses out
influencer.
of stuff? You ever tried glass cutting? Anybody?
What?
Glass
What?
cutting.
No.
Cutting glass. Like turning
Mike was a professional
a
glass
bottle
cutter.
into a glass or something.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah,
Have you?
Mikey used to cut glass.
Well, you got like a beer bottle, right? And then you cut the top off, and then you use emery cloth to make it into a glass. You know what
Oh,
I'm talking about? You ever do that?
I've never done that.
Yeah, they used
I've
to sell
attempted it.
kits like on TV from
Yep.
to
I had
do
one.
that.
Yep.
I just make a lacerated mess. I've come close a couple of times. I've tried melting it. One time I got so close, I was jamming like a rod into the side of a beer bottle using a torch, and it was starting to give. It was, you know what I mean? And then it just failed. I've done it a million. I did it in a fire. I've tried like you can make like ashtrays. You can flatten a beer bottle after a long time.
Mm.
I messed around. I've got a glass cutter. I made a V thing with wood, and I went carefully around and used the hot water, like warm water, whatever, and it just I have never been able to do it.
It's easier just to have the glass.
Yeah,
You
so
get
just
those
buy-
little
yeah, that's
glasses
what
are
happened.
cheap
You
enough.
get these little French yogurt
like,
jars. You see that?
Oh, those are cool. I got those. Yeah, that's that yogurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got them.
Those of you in Canada.
Yeah, you didn't have
watching
that
right
new.
now- For
What?
those of you in Canada watching right now, I've drunk 200 milliliters almost.
I like these jelly jars. They're jelly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I got like the place. There's this, mushrooms.
Nice.
Yeah, I got those
You
pens,
painted
oil
Nice.
paint pens. You ever use one of those?
Yeah.
They're cool. I paint things with oil paint pencils, or I don't know, they're like markers. They're fucking great. They're fun, but they dry out. Once you break them open, you better have like projects in mind. You know, like I put
Yeah,
dots on USB cables and shit. Like that's side up. When it used to be a side up, side down, just put and then another dot on the thing, like the phone or whatever. So I just line the dots up instead of trying to figure out which fucking way to put it in. Stuff like that. Because
Stuff
I don't
like
have a
that.
whole lot to do anymore. I don't have a lawn. I mean, I don't have a giant roof I need to patch up or anything like that. So now I have.
Oh.
Now I
Yeah.
invent shit to do.
Busy
Up in
work.
the jar.
Well, a lot to be said for that.
Oh yeah, I can't say enough nice things about it. I am psyched. This is my last winter. No matter what, it's the last one. I'm going to southern
No
Italy.
kidding.
There's palm trees there.
Living the life.
They just had a hurricane. South
Did they?
Sicily and Calabria. It's a 1 in 100-year storm. I said, yeah, it's a 1 in a year storm now. That's just, yeah. It used to be a 1 in 100. I said, a fucking hurricane? You kidding me? I told Yolanda, I said, they're following us?
They're gonna send you back, Dave.
Next year they're going to slam right into Naples. Watch. And then the volcano will blow. And boy, will I be sorry.
Right.
I think we need to do a Blue Green Ocean Road retreat.
I gotta figure out how to
Southern
do
Italy.
this there. Because like 3 in the afternoon will be my time, right? So that's usually things kick in then, or I'll be somewhere. So I was thinking of maybe trying YouTube live stream or something, so I can do it with a phone. I just start it up at the beach. I'll be on the beach And I'll show you how I get
Nice.
Tellini in the sand and shit. Blue Green Ocean Road's going remote. I'll show you my bathing suit.
Dave in a banana sling.
Don't be scared. They're fucking shorts that go down almost to my knee. That's what most people wear, you know.
Everybody's gonna pick you out as an American.
Yeah, well,
That dude's not wearing a thong. He must be an American.
they know me already. They know me, man.
Oh, that guy.
I'm back. Hey, Americano. Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear a lot when I'm first there. Way.
Tutti fumati marijuana.
You speak enough Italian to get by?
I know Italian pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm studying finer points. I'm actually cramming now, you know, for
Oh, yeah.
vocabulary and shit. Because I think I want to try what Steve does, teach English.
Ah, okay.
See if I can do some of that, you know, with him. Not, we wouldn't do it together. He just gets projects. He just has actually he gets more work than he wants. And it got really good because when the fucking British left the EU, all the English went back to the EU. So it was like it just dried up. All the fucking British were gone.
All the tutors, English tutors.
Whatever, yeah, they just went back to England, or they didn't. Well, most of them did, you know, obviously, because the work really doubled. So I might give that a shot. There's another thing with FM Global. I can try sales. Try and sell, you know, because I know contractors. My brother-in-law is a pipe fitter. So there's factories fucking everywhere, you know. I could get the lead. And then hand it off to a closer, you know, because I don't know all the fine points, you know, all that shit. But I can get if I get the lead, I get something. So there's that. I can try that too. It's gonna be hard to get a license. The test is hard for Italians. Now I gotta try and do it in Italian. You know, I mean, there's a shitload of stuff to know. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. It's really difficult to get a license. My wife's even worried about doing it. My son took it 4 times, and he doesn't even want to fucking drive. And he didn't get a car. He still just
You
takes
don't have
the
to
train.
drive over there.
Huh?
You don't have to drive over there.
No, that's what he keeps saying. It's just a train's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's available. You can go from his apartment down to Chase. You have to walk the last
anywhere.
bit, but the walking the last bit's good for you.
Well, you should probably.
So
go
it
out
goes,
somewhere.
right, Dave?
So it goes. It's got to be
You're gonna miss
fucking
Johnston,
great.
man. I don't care what you say.
What's that?
You're gonna miss Johnston. I don't care what you say.
Well, yeah. There's things I like about this place. Yeah, there's things I've always liked about Rhode Island. But
You'll
you
be
know,
back. You'll
like
be
you said,
back.
so it goes. No matter where you go, it doesn't take long for the place to start feeling like home. You know, it really doesn't. If you got to, I guess it has something to do with wherever you sleep. You might say, "I'm going back there. I want to go back to the place where I sleep." I like it there. Yeah, oh man,
Yeah,
I've done
there's
that
probably some.
so many times. It's just not. It's not really a big deal. It seems
There's
like
probably
it
some
was.
truth in that, like
Huh?
where you sleep. There's probably some truth in that, like some science where you sleep.
I
you
should
know,
think of
for
that
certain
ship
amount
is
of time.
home. Oh, good, back.
Yeah.
I can pass out or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm back.
Yeah.
We even said it. We gotta go home. Meaning ship.
I used to have this tent that I brought everywhere. I toured all over Canada, all over the United States, Eastern United States with it. And so once I was in my tent, I was home. Because once I was inside, it was the same environment, no
Yeah.
matter where I was. I went to Alaska with it.
Oh,
I
you
camped
could
all over-
pretend you were somewhere.
Well, yeah, it didn't matter where I was. I could be somewhere else. So
I'm on
whatever.
Mars.
But I'm in my tent, so I'm home.
It's hard to breathe on Mars. But that's different. You know what? That tent is more like when a car becomes like George knows this. George falls in love with his fucking cars. You know, he won't give them up. He won't bury them. They'll be fucking worthless. He'll still be trying to fix it because he falls in love with fucking cars. You can't break up with him. You just can't do it.
Well, it's kind of raised that way. We used to spend a lot of time when you're poor, you spend a lot of time resurrecting the dead when it comes to cars. And stuff
I
like
know
that.
about that, man.
And I know those days you came by and said, "Come on, let's go down to
that
the
day,
Ocean Mist."
that thing
And I'm
was
sitting there
fucking worthless.
Trying to work on this.
Unfucking
I'm trying to work on this car.
You'd still be working
It
on
says,
it.
"What are you doing that for? Let's go to the Ocean Mist."
No, I said he's working on an engine and he's doing a nice job. He's actually painting the fucking oil pan, right? And I go, well, what's car are you putting this in? He takes me over to the car. There's like no floorboards on it. It's a fucking piece of shit, right? I go, my God. Remember that? What was that? That was like a Ford or something.
Could be.
Oh, you still
Could have
remember?
been.
You were getting into it,
Well, the day
George
in
is in the
particular,
sun.
that was a Firebird.
cleaning an engine, making it look nice, and working on it and shit. You had the engine out. I think you were painting the oil pan. You had cleaned it. You had a new gasket for it. All that shit. You're putting it back together.
But I was driving. No car payments. That was the point.
Yeah.
No, that's right. There's a good philosophy. I needed to go to the Ocean Mist that day. I'm
Yeah,
glad
we
you were
needed to
there
go.
talk me into it.
And it was great.
Yes.
That turned into a great summer. I built that commie bar, right? I had just like, I think a 12-pack, right? And it was like open bar, right? So people came back, oh, this is great. And then they go get their booze and come back, right? And then everybody's getting their booze and coming. And I was just bartending. I had all this shit back there. After a while, I said, what do you have, you know? Well, what do you got? I got shit, right? I even had odd liquor. So I woke up in the morning, there's all this shit left over from people who had left the shit behind. So open bar, right? And then somebody'd come in and then it started all over again. That fucking summer was like that, the commie bar. Yeah, I built it. I built it out of shit I found in the wood pile. There was a nice long cabinet somebody threw out there with a sink in the middle, all set, right? I put on a front like with velvet. I found velvet and a board. And I taped, stapled it all around, put it on there. Just looked like, like that thing. Yeah, and Gerald had, father was a fucking bartender. So she had like one of those lamps that goes over a pool table, right? And she had some neon signs like this said Miller and shit. We had them in the window. It took Helen like a fucking month to figure that out, right? She shut us down, right? But there was just like the circle. It was like the circle all over again, only it was, in sight.
Booze instead of LSD.
Well, there was that. Booze was the excuse, I guess. Yeah, that was fun. That was great. That was fucking great. I was going to work, Mikey, right? And I don't know if you noticed, right? I was going to work that custom van place. Your mom got me that job. Anyway,
okay.
I'm going in, and I drive right by the entrance, right? I just drove by it, right? And I'm like, what the fuck did I do that for, right? So I turn around at the gas station, I go for it again, and I went by it again. I said, this is nuts. So I turned around, I said, I'm definitely going, and then I went by it. I said, okay, apparently I'm not going to fucking work today, right? There was something about it. So I went and see George, see what he was doing. I had Ocean Mist in mind. I wanted to go down there. I was quitting. I quit, It was July 11th or something like that.
Yeah, it was a wonderful day. I
Yeah,
have
it was
no
hot.
regrets, Dave. Don't ever, I appreciate what you did that day.
It was fucking
I have
great.
no regrets.
We ended up in Pasco the whole day, strange day, and then we end up in Pasco at George's Pizza, and that's when I ran into Cheryl. She was back from the Air Force. She was married to that Air Force guy and got divorced. Sounds familiar, Jim? I'm like, those Air Force guys are unreliable. So next thing you know, there's some girl back in Rhode Island because the Air Force guy didn't work out. Fucking dicks. So yeah. And George took my car. He goes, hey, take my car. I go,
Nice.
yeah, that was the
And things
Datsun.
worked out.
That Datsun B210 was kind of nice, actually. Hey, remember the Hammerhead, George? We're driving down there. That guy's like, he pokes his head out the windows. You got a problem? He was like trying to fight us.
I
That girl, right? We saw the girl, like we couldn't help but see her, right? And then she turns and tells him, those guys looked at me, right? So then he comes out the sunroof, I think the sunroof or the window or something. He's hanging out of the fucking car yelling at us. You got a problem, right? And we were just laughing at him. We were on our way to the Ocean Mist. This wasn't after being there.
Yeah,
this is just the
there's no
attitude
way
on the way down, you know.
so no way a shithead could have brought us down at that point. So
No, I wasn't scared. I just thought we were laughing, right? No, you're hysterical. No problem. Ooh, look out for that mirror.
great.
Yeah, it was fun. I've been down the Ocean Mist a shitload of times. There was that time where it was closed. Oh, I went down there, it was closed. It was boarded up. And then we went back down there. We heard that it was open. I think I went down, just went by once in a while, check, and it was open. And it was a guy who was bummed that the place was closed, so he bought it. He went down there to drink, and it was closed, and yeah. So
Yeah,
he had
good,
the ways and means to do it, and he bought.
Talk about an impulse buy, huh?
Yeah, that was a wonderful place. I remember, well, it might have been that day or it might have been a day before we walked in there, and the DJ, there was a DJ playing, spinning tunes, and he was drunk, and he was playing Van Morrison, Brown Eyed Girl, and it was a beautiful day. Grab your beers, go out on the beach. What a wonderful time.
Yeah, I brought that giant cooler down there. They let me do it. Remember that 96 quart? I used to drag that down there to the beach. There's a lot less sand. There used to be way more.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. They lost a lot of sand in one of
Yeah.
the hurricanes.
It's almost up to the porch.
A lot of beach. Yeah. But those were the days.
You know, Dave Sherman's parents lived down there in a trailer right next to it.
Yeah.
That's where his
My
parents.
grandparents had a trailer down there too. Once upon a time, you could rent a space for your trailer down there. You couldn't own any property. A lot of those vacation huts and trailers are just parked on rented land, and yeah, it was a nice time.
Tom
Nice
Barfield
community
had a
down.
place down. Well, his brother-in-law had one of those little shacks across the street. That like plat of shacks, right? And his brother-in-law got it, and then he got everybody to circle. He says, "Okay, this is you. Thursday, Friday. I got Saturday, Sunday. You got Monday, Tuesday." He gave it everybody. So Tom had Thursday. I think Wednesday, Thursday. I think that's what he had. Something like that. So we went down there all the time. I took my fishing pole the first time foolishly, like I was actually going to fish. You know, and that was fucking great. It was just this little lawn and a lawn chair, and the sun just beating down on you. You got a beer in your hand. You can hear the fucking ocean. I slept there. I slept in that thing, that lounge chair outside. You can hear the ocean crashing. It was fucking great. I love that place.
What was the venue down there? Was it the barn something?
It's only
The Bond View.
On
There's
View?
the Bond View. People used to call it the Barn Zoo. Yeah, they used to have a lot of bands down there.
Did we ever
Well, the
play down
Ocean
there?
Mist did too, but
Did we ever play down there as kids?
Theater
No.
by the Sea, ain't it? Is that what you're talking about?
So,
no, the Bond View Inn, Narragansett, I think. Narragansett. Another beach bar down there.
There's Theater by the Sea near Matunic, in Matunic.
Yeah,
I saw
That's-
a
they
dress
don't-
rehearsal of Phantom of the Opera there. That was their first dress rehearsal. They don't do I don't know. That's just the cast first time in costume and everything doing it. That was pretty cool. It was a Bond.
Yeah, the Barn View. That's what it was.
the Bond Zoo. Yeah, it's pretty wild. A lot of kids from URI used to go down there, make a mess of the place.
Oh, there's a lot of that. Yeah, them college kids.
Yeah.
College kids everywhere. Yeah, Jimmy used to be down there working on his fucking surfboard. There was always a bear on it. There was never any tools. It was a surf bar. Yeah, we used to drink around it going, wow, how great would it be if this was done, right? She just launched it as is.
Well, anyway,
I remember thinking back when we were kids, it would have been great to break in down there, you know,
Yeah.
because we would have done well down there, but
Yeah.
we needed real management, you know.
Yeah, you know, we played at places. Eventually, it was just places where Terry could skim the money.
Yeah.
oh, that's okay. I'll pay the boys. Give me the money. I'll take care of paying the boys.
Yeah.
How much we get? They gave us $8.
I remember a lot of times getting like
But then I paid you beer tab.
$35.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were pulling in five bills a night,
Yeah.
but we weren't seeing it all.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the cocaine addicts. Don't let cocaine addicts anywhere near your band.
So is he still around? Do you?
No, I think he died.
with him? No kidding.
Yep.
He was what, my age maybe, or your
Yeah.
age? Or...
Yeah. I think he reached out to me. He was reaching out to all kind of people.
Yep.
And I told him to fuck off. He wanted to apologize for, you know, ripping us off and everything. I was like, you know, the money, that's water under the bridge. What you did to Holly, fuck you. I'll never forgive you for that. Go fuck yourself.
Yep.
I think he was trying to make amends before he died. I think he had cancer
Yeah,
or something.
I think that's what it was. Yeah. Yep.
Well, so it goes.
Yeah.
You reading Vonnegut, George?
I haven't in a while, no.
No, it's just you're saying, so it goes, like you just finished Slaughterhouse 5 or something.
Well, that'll always stick with me. So
Yeah.
that's always going to be part of the old
That's what-
mainframe here.
So it goes.
Steve Boucher, when Vonnegut died, he said, "Oh, Kurt Vonnegut died." So it goes.
So it goes.
That's how I found out about Kurt Vonnegut.
I thought you were gonna say people gave him a hard time about that, but people who didn't know, you know.
People who don't know, don't know. They don't know nothing.
Right.
They don't know. They don't know.
They don't know.
Right. But if someone says, so it goes, you know, if you didn't know, you could take that as being kind of, you know.
I don't know.
Well, I don't think
I
don't
they
think
take it
he
like we take
invented
it, maybe.
that. I think
No,
but
No, I know he didn't.
in honor of Kurt Vonnegut, we say it because we can't help but think. You can't help but the
No, I get that.
association.
I get that. I was just
But,
thinking, like, if people didn't know about that, like, they would take that as like
Right.
kind of.
Well, that's true. You never know.
Yeah, well,
Anybody will take anything.
But it's an old expression, I'm sure, that predated Kurt Vonnegut, or it's probably something he grew up with. You know, like the old folks would say.
Oh yeah, he didn't
But
invent
in
it.
that book, he used it every time there was a death. He used it like every time someone died in the book.
Yeah, it was like a
so-
hammer at the end. So it goes. So it goes. So it goes. So it goes. It just started. That's when it started. Like it was almost like fuck. Jeez, it started beating you with it. One thing after another.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's an amazing guy, amazing author.
Yeah.
A bunch of classics here.
What you got?
The Jungle.
That's a good one.
Sinclair.
Deer Slayer.
Oh, that's a good one.
James
Jungle.
Fenimore Cooper.
Taming of the Shrew.
Billy Boy.
Oh, that's who is
Shakespeare.
it's
Shakespeare.
yeah.
Billy.
Selected Journals of Henry David Thoreau.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Who's that by?
Grant.
What's that?
Oh
Can't
yeah,
see it.
yeah.
Animal Farm.
Animal Farm.
Animal Farm.
George Orwell.
I will work harder.
2001.
Arthur C. Clarke.
I like the beginning when that leopard is going up, like they're looking out the cave, and there's, I think it's a leopard. Is climbing up towards the hole they're in. Waterworld?
H.G. Wells.
No, the White Mountain. I can't see the whole thing.
White Mountain, the Tripods trilogy.
Oh, no
John
kidding.
Christ-
The White Mountains.
John Christopher. See that spaceship?
Isn't
Well,
that
you're
like
holding it
a
off to the side.
Martian?
Like, oh, there you go.
It looked like
Move
another
it back again.
like H.G. Wells cover.
No, the other way. Yeah, that's better.
Looked like another War of the Worlds cover.
That's what it looks like. It looks like Waterworld.
White Mountains.
So is that the War of the Worlds, the Martian landers in the White Mountains?
Will
That'd be
Parker lives in
interesting.
Will Parker lives in an enslaved world. Long ago, the tripods. Huge three-legged machines descended to Earth and took control. People no longer understand automation or machines and unquestionably accept the tripod's power.
Not anything to do with the War of the Worlds.
Has everything to do with it.
Pay no
He ripped
attention
them
to
off.
H.G. Wells.
It's robbery, I say.
Oh well, that's good. It's
I just
good on reading.
I just scroll on YouTube anyway.
Yeah.
Send crazy memes to my friends.
Reading this one.
I hope they still like me.
Your brain on art.
Nice.
Yep, it's technical. Small print.
Is it about making art or looking at art?
It's both. It's about how it affects your brain. Art and music. Hey, you
I'd
see
like
they
to know
found
what
the
would
oldest
happen if
art?
you didn't have any art.
You
What would
see
that
they
do to
found
your
the
brain?
oldest cave art?
Say again?
They found the oldest cave art. I sent you that.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. That's wild, huh?
It's by Denisovans or
Wow.
Denisovans. And like, there's a picture of a horse, and boy, it looks a lot like the horses that are in those other caves,
Right.
Spain and France. So
How old do they
pretty
think
good
it is?
artists.
How old are they saying?
68,000 years or something, 60 some
Wow.
thousand years.
And one of those caves where they found the finger bone, they found a drilled piece of jade,
Oh yeah,
and it was amazing. They didn't think they had that kind of skill back.
it was a bracelet with a hole and a thing
Yeah.
that hung from it.
Yeah, it's like a little hoop.
Yeah, those
Jade
guys
hoop.
are pretty clever.
Well, anyway, the Denisovans, if you look at they look very similar to like all the Asian folks, all the Eastern Asian folks look quite a bit different from the Western Asian folks. Is largely due to it's probably more Denisovan DNA than Neanderthal or Cro-Magnon DNA. That facial structure, the high cheekbones and whatnot, flatter facial silhouette has a lot to do with Denisovan
Yeah,
genetic
you see the
expression.
they had a skull in China. The guy kept it, and then when he was on his deathbed, he told people about it, and they thought it was a new species and all this, and they didn't know. They named it Homo.
Peking man.
I can't remember what they named it, but they just recently drilled some DNA out of one of the tooth, and turns out it's a Denisovan, and so they recreated the face, so you could see what they look like or what he looked like.
Wow.
Yeah,
They're
pretty
tiny,
cool.
they're tiny, right? Really tiny.
No, this one, they're about the same size as humans at the time, modern humans and Neanderthals.
I thought they said Denisovans are like almost 4 feet.
No, those Hobbit people,
Oh, the Hobbit
Indonesia.
people. That's right. What are they called again? It begins with an F, right?
Florensis.
Forensis.
Homo florensis.
Yep. Yep. That's what I was thinking of. Yep.
and they lived till pretty recently.
Right. Right.
And they were more like Homo erectus than modern.
Those are what? They were what, 2 million years here, those guys? Homo erectus?
Yeah.
They were on a while. We ain't
Yeah,
been
they're
here, we ain't
the
been
first
around
species
nearly that long.
that's left Africa fairly pretty much populated most of the earth.
They just recently figured out that they had speech. They could talk.
Wow.
They had the right brain parts, and they had the right hyoid bone for controlling vocal cords.
Oh, they could talk?
Mm-hmm.
That's a shame.
I met a Homo
Oh, I
erectus,
mean,
and the fucking guy wouldn't shut up.
Language is very important for group and tribal living. You needed to direct the hunt. You needed that for mutual survival.
That's the
Help
best way to
direct each
be,
other.
man. Fucking tribe. Wait, when you're born, your father's your teacher, and then when you're an adult, you know just how to function in the world. You know, I mean that's just it. That's the education. And so many lost people now.
Sets us apart. Yeah.
And most everybody makes them think it's their fault, like there's some kind of defect in them. It's not. I was thinking about being afraid of monsters the other day, and I realized that there were monsters for a long time, like giant ones. You know, just these incredibly dangerous animals everywhere. We weren't alone in the woods, man.
Oh
There was
yeah.
some seriously large shit. You know,
Smart to be afraid of certain things.
but it's like
Very
instinct.
careful.
Like you know, like a child just
Yeah.
is naturally afraid of shit. Like they imagine a monster.
Yeah.
You know, dark, not good, and that's
You're
just,
more likely to survive if you weren't playing with spiders or snakes
right.
or
Heights,
wolves
all this shit. That's not a phobia. That's
or
just
predatory
wisdom.
cats.
Sasquatch.
Yeah, cat. Fucking cats.
Sam
Chupacabra.
Squid.
I'm really afraid of those fucking things. Chupacabras, holy shit.
Yeah, man.
Commitment. Oh no! What? Huh? What did you say?
Just think, who's the dude walking around? There's a dude walking around today with the most Neanderthal DNA. Who is that dude?
I think that'd be you.
I know who that person is.
You do?
No, seriously. Sequoia's ex-girlfriend had the largest amount of, she didn't look, I mean, she was really cute. But they told her she had the most amount of Neanderthal DNA.
Who
She a
told her?
redhead?
No. She had brown hair.
Who told her that?
What's that?
Who told her that?
Some Homo
The people
sapien.
who she took the DNA test from.
So she has the world record for most DNA. Is that
Apparently.
That's
What they
hot.
told her.
internationally recognized as the most?
Oh, who the fuck knows? I
Person with
mean,
the most
you know,
It's a good
She's on a
story, man.
calendar.
those DNA companies are all full of shit anyway. You know?
But yeah, no, we could bring him back that way though. Like if she met the guy who had the most Neanderthal DNA.
Yeah.
he
You
had
could back,
kids.
you
They
could
could
back
start a
it.
thing.
Right now, 75% of the Neanderthal DNA is out there in the human population, but
Right.
each individual only has like, 2% or whatever. She had like 4 or 5%, but 75% of it's represented out there. We all have different pieces of it,
But think about
I mean,
that.
they could recreate. They could. Now they have the ability to just, fertilize an egg with a
Look at fucking Andre the Giant, man. Right? That dude looked like a fucking Neanderthal, man. And that was before they tested for that shit. He could have had that fucking missing 25%, dude.
You never know.
If you don't climb faster, I'm gonna have to get another giant.
Did you ever see a picture of his hand with a 12-ounce can of beer in it? It looked
Yeah.
like a small pill bottle.
Yeah.
He used to have to drink 12 of those just
Look
to
like
start
this.
feeling it.
Like beer.
Oh, it's much more tiny. Like he could palm it. It was like this big.
It's like
The guy used to go.
It's like
the
a
guy used
G.I.
to
Joe
leave,
beer.
leave the set on Friday. He'd fly back to France, and then he'd bring all this food back on Monday, and he'd cook for everybody on the set. He really was like a gentle giant, you know.
But he looked different, man. He just looked different.
Yeah. I mean,
There's a very famous anthropologist who, for years, he was trying to promote the theory just before wide-scale DNA testing, especially of the fossil record. But he insisted. He was a well-known anthropologist, university tenured. Can't think of his name right now, but he actually looked like a Neanderthal, and his whole thesis was, yes, Neanderthals were part of us, that somehow,
yeah.
we had interbred. And I think he lived most of his life, most of his academic career, not being able to quite prove it until DNA testing.
Yeah. They actually, I just read an article recently that the guy, he did a mathematical study, and his thesis is that, it wasn't just a couple of random matings. It's like they just got absorbed by the Neanderthals. Weren't killed off. It wasn't like because of the math somehow shows
right.
that they just got absorbed.
Yes,
the population just got absorbed into
it's like a hybridized the whole. Yeah.
Man, I spent a month with up in Alaska with these Eskimo people, and they're all kind of Asian looking. And then I went to Nome, right? And in Nome, it was all like there's all these military guys and oil men, and they're all like men in their 50s, and hadn't seen any white people for a long time, and noticed that their brow ridges were really thick, and they had these big noses compared to what I got used to looking at. I thought, yeah, white people, DNA. Neanderthals. Yep. And then it turns out, yep, it's true.
Nome's really isolated, isn't it? Didn't I read that? Yeah.
Yeah. They had to fly to Nome before we could fly to Anchorage and then fly back to Boston.
But it's like they can't, don't they, like they can't even get like shipments of stuff for a long time. Like,
right. All that whole coast, like it in the summertime they can get ships, boats and stuff, and then in the wintertime they have to land on skis. It's hard to get stuff,
Yeah.
We landed on skis. That Shaktoolik had a big jet runway so that they could land and bring in big equipment and stuff, and we landed across the runway in this little tiny airplane on skis.
Cool.
Snowing like crazy, blowing. Some guy came up with a snow machine pulling a dog sled, and we threw all our shit onto the dog sled.
Oh man, it's like Never Cry Wolf, dude.
It was. Yeah, it was wild.
You met that guy, didn't you? The pilot.
Farley Moore.
No. Yeah.
Pilot in the movie.
What's his name? Dennehy. Brian Dennehy.
Yeah. Yep.
I was behind him in a store in Putnam.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And I turned to Sequoia and I went, "Adventure, Tyler." And kind of like,
I don't know if I'd recognize that guy. I mean, I've seen the movie good handful of times, but I don't know if I'd recognize him.
Laura had his daughter in her class.
Oh, okay. So he was a local guy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It wasn't like a random thing. Okay.
No, he lived over here. Still does apparently, if he's still alive.
He's big, right? Big guy.
Yeah.
He looks big on it, but it doesn't mean like in a movie you'll see somebody who looks big.
No, he's a big guy.
Yeah, but he looks big. It looks like, The
lady was all like, "Oh, do you want to go in the back room and we could show you this in the back room so nobody bothers you?" He's like, no, don't worry. He was like, don't treat me like he's just a regular guy.
We used to see that guy Ernest Thompson, who wrote On Golden Pond.
Oh, yeah?
You see him around Meredith a lot. He used to go to the same stores and stuff. And,
yeah.
No famous people around
So
here.
Renee Zellweger used to live around here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
There were a lot of people living, a lot of famous people living over here at one time. Like
Did you say you used to saw Tina Weymouth up there in Meredith?
Tina Weymouth, her family lived in Tamworth. Yeah. I never saw her.
So did you?
My friend Bruce used to know her sister or something like that, but I never saw her. No. But yeah, her family has a place up in Tamworth. Yeah. T-heads represent.
I used to work with a guy who said when he was a kid, his folks were stationed in Iceland, the Air Force, and Tina Weymouth's family was stationed in Iceland at the time, and she babysit him. But I think, who knows, it could have been just some kind of teenage fantasy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he was
Who
in my
knows?
house. Yeah.
That's not a bad fantasy though.
Who else lived over here? Oh, Tina Louise used to live in Eastford,
Oh yeah.
Connecticut.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
And then we did some work in a house. The homeowner's name was Dvorak, and he was a direct descendant. And that was over in Pomfret.
Oh, wow.
I always felt sorry for Tina Louise. She got typecast as Ginger, and she was like a talented actress. She had bothered to learn how to do it, and she could never get fucking work after that awful show. And she would refuse to go to these things. Right?
Awful show. That
She
was
saw
my
Gilligan
favorite
like
goddamn
50
show.
years later. And she said, "Give it up, man. What are you doing?" And Gilligan's going, "Hey, it's a gig. I'm getting paid. What the fuck? You know?
Yeah.
You know, some people are lucky enough to even have this. So, hey, I'm gonna,
Did you-
I'm gonna work
He
it.
was actually a pretty cool guy, apparently,
Yeah.
Bob Denver.
But
She's the only one left, I think.
She's gone now.
Oh, she went. She died too. Yeah. No more reunions.
Yeah.
you know, Dana Carvey and David Spade have a podcast, right? And it was funny. I was listening to the other day, and he brought it up. He says, "So how many times do you do goth a year?" Right? And he says, "I'm going to be goth this weekend." I mean, you know, yeah, he's doing a gig. He says like sometimes he does his greatest hits all over the place. You know, Church Lady, all that junk. So you know, you make a thing out of it. But she didn't want
that's
to do
a
that.
good
She didn't want to be
podcast.
Ginger. So I kind of felt bad for that reason.
Plus, everybody liked Marianne better.
Well, there's that. That's got to stick with him.
And a few of us kind of like Lovey.
Well, you know, I mean, you
Probably
got to
wasn't even
imagine
that
what
old
it is
back
you
then.
could
She's
achieve.
probably
you
like
know?
only in
You
her
could go, oh,
30s
this could
back
happen.
then.
You know, and
That's what 30-year-olds look like. back then.
She was like 34.
you know what? I bet if we watch it now, she's like younger than us. Then we are.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You know what?
By far, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Only
Look at
mentioned-
that young stuff over there.
I tell you, 40-year-olds don't look bad. They don't.
You
Oh, I
pretty
remember.
deep,
Yeah,
man.
as a youngster, you think like you see, look, oh, those women, look, they're like
No, wait,
in
a
their 30s.
25-year-old
Oh,
looked
that's
like
so
a hag.
old. Oh my God, you know. And then when you're our age, man, like a 35-year-old, that's prime stuff, man. That's the good stuff.
Ooh, look, a pile of leaves. Hubba, hubba. It's got moss on it.
Hey man, she's got a pretty mouth.
Never turn.
Careful. Easy.
Wasted on fucking Mr. Howell. I'm telling
You,
you.
you guys remember Jean Stapleton from All in the Family? I saw her all dolled up, a picture of her dolled up at Studio 54. This was like just after most of the All in the Family run, and she looked actually pretty good, you know, out there, all dressed up.
Yeah, they
out
were
at the
actually pretty
studio.
young comparatively. Like, how old they were during that show is younger than we are
Dave
now.
Go-
I know, like Archie
Yeah,
Bunker
Mike-
was like 40.
and Mike's like, oh my God, man. I feel like looking up these things.
They just looked
Mike's
old
gonna
by
have
us
to
back
spend a little
then.
time with it, so.
Yeah,
Ding
man.
Meathead,
Oh, Archie.
little girl. Yeah, call your daughter little girl. See
Yeah.
where that gets you.
It's kind of funny, like, you know, when you hear someone like that. I've heard her interviewed, you know, and she doesn't sound, of course, she doesn't sound anything like her character.
No.
She's really
No,
smart
she
and
sounds really
well-spoken.
smart, actually.
And it's just kind of funny because you're so used to the character, you know.
Yeah.
Well, her and her sister, yeah, they've been on the New York acting stage for years and years. Still did after All in the Family. Her and her sister, they're very well known in the New York acting community, appearing in in guest spots, you know, throughout their careers.
You ever hear
Other
Archie talk?
productions and whatnot.
Carol O'Connor. He's like this liberal guy.
Yeah. He did In the
Oh,
Heat
yeah,
of the
Not
Night.
Archie at all.
Yeah.
You ever see In the Heat of the Night, that TV show he did? He
No,
did it with
I
his son. His son committed
Yeah,
suicide. He
he-
was one of the cops on the show. Kinda
Yeah, he
tragic.
did.
He's
That was
trying-
based on a movie with Sidney
Yeah,
Poitier
Sidney
and
Poitier
Rod
and,
Steiger, and
yeah.
that was he played the Rod Steiger character.
That was pretty good.
What's that?
What's what? Oh, that's my
What I
wife.
heard.
She talks on the phone kind of loud. Wait till we're in Italy. You gotta get used to this. There'll be noise all over the fucking place. You think your chickens are loud? Yeah, right. Where's your chickens? No chickens today.
Oh, they ate in the cellar. They
Yeah,
ate below
you
decks
should break
there.
one down. Oh, Mikey, go get Uber chicken. Sing us a song.
I let him out of the coop. It was 0 degrees. They came out. Well, two of them came out. They were moving slow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and my car did that this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that transmission wasn't happy. I was just taking it slow,
No.
you know. I was afraid I was going to break something, for Christ's sakes, you know. Fuck, it's
Got
going.
one of the roosters standing on one foot. The other one shakes like this. He holds the other one up in the air and shakes, and puts that one down. Picks up the other one. Standing in the snow, in the coop, on the enclosure.
My
Yeah,
son
it's
did
cool.
that once, like in February. He took off his shoes because, like, 3-year-olds do that. He had his one
Yeah.
foot. He only had one shoe off. He kept trying to put it on the ground. He was just there doing that. But the shoes got to come no matter what, right? Your shoes suck. Like, shoes suck. What the fuck are these doing on my feet?
Oh wait, no, they don't.
Well, they still
It's
do.
cold
but
out here.
He wasn't going to put it back on. He was going to work it. So I can make this work.
And wild
Stubborn.
turkeys must be hardy, huh? Oof. No enclosures out in this stuff.
Oh, they
Yeah,
just
they
tuck
roost in the
themselves up
trees.
into pine trees. They get up into the pine trees and tuck themselves up there. Got some,
Oof.
with some shelter.
I remember watching seagulls once and kind of envying. I was freezing my ass off, and they're just flying around. They're even swimming, right? And I'm standing there freezing my. I said, "Man, how great would it be to be a seagull, man? You're all equipped."
You ever read that book, Jonathan Livingston Seagull?
Yeah. I read all his books. I read one.
Richard Bach.
I read
George
it
sent
back
me that.
in
That
first
was a
grade when
Lake
everybody
Tahoe
was
read.
reading it. It was like going around. All the teachers were reading it. All the kids were reading it. So I read it. Different.
Yeah, I did a thing. They're supposed to say 1 minute. I guess I got to do it in a mirror. I made a.
Yeah, it says 1 minute.
Oh, does it look right to you?
Yeah,
Oh, it doesn't look right to me, so it won't look right in the podcast. But whatever.
it will look right in the podcast.
No, this is recording. What I see on this, what I see becomes part of the podcast.
Oh, I see. All right. Yeah, because my book was backwards, but I know that you guys could see it.
See, I'm inside.
Yes.
That's
Nice.
me.
Like, follow, leave a comment. Till next week.
Get a measuring glass, measuring cup.